First down, here's a run with Peterson. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down. I said. All day, every day, any day.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break.
Great 15.
To throw on second down is Smith. Caught on the right side, Reed. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
4 down, check, 4 down. Great 15.
To throw is Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Richardson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Smith. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Richardson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll run with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson in the final seconds of the first half. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Oh, and Nelson stays toppling. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out now come the Redskins. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Play action. It's Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, while we have a second, wanted to touch on a new program that's making its debut that's got a lot of people excited, Charles. It's the Madden 99 Club. Now, what that is, gives special recognition to those guys with an overall rating of 99. Of course, that's as good as it gets. So through a partnership with our friends at Nike, you're going to see custom one-of-a-kind gold 99 Club cleats and gloves reserved for guys like Antonio Brown, Gronk, and Luke Kuechly.
And you and I were fortunate enough to get an early sneak peek at them. And I'll tell you, for my money, really cool thing that they're doing. Sharp, sharp look. And how cool will it be for those guys to be part of that exclusive club and have something that no one else in the league has that signifies them as 99s. That's pretty cool.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Smith. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, and then taken down right at the 30. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
15.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, CD, a quick look back at Week 4 in the NFL. Not good for rookie QBs. They went 0 for 4. You had Rosen and Mayfield making their first starts, both close losses.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold took on Jacksonville, one of the better defenses in the league. That's a tough go, and obviously lost that game. And then how about Josh Allen in Buffalo? Going to Green Bay, the Packers wearing the throwback uniforms. He almost didn't have a chance in that one. That was really difficult. But you mentioned Rosen and Mayfield. Close losses, acquitted themselves pretty well overall, although Mayfield did turn it over 4 times in the game. But I like what we're seeing out of him. The one winner, though, was Lamar Jackson, but it doesn't go on his record. He wasn't the starting quarterback. Used a little bit in their game in their win over Pittsburgh.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
12, 12, 12. Slide.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception here, Rivers. He's going to take another shot here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Rivers now. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Rivers. And avoids the contact by sliding. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from early.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Ryan Kerrigan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra Really helps them on third down. Makes it manageable now.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rivers. And Gates has got it. And the Chargers' all-time touchdown leader has another one. Antonio Gates from 8 yards out. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Smith on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles. And I believe
and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there. Smith to Dotson. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Pirine. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So here are the Redskins now, an important 2-point conversion. Smith now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They pitch it out to Peterson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class?